So your woman is testing you again and you're trying to figure out why she's doing it. In this video, I'm going to talk about why your woman tests you and what to do about it. So you ever realize when you're in a relationship and for some reason you just notice that your woman is testing you? Maybe she makes a joke and it's not really that funny, it's at your expense. Or maybe she says she's going to do something just to get a reaction out of you. And you're trying to figure out, why does she keep putting you through hoops? Why does she keep testing you, especially in the beginning of the relationship? Women want to know what type of man that you are. They want to know, can they trust you? They want to know what's really inside you, if you're just being fake and phony, or are you actually being real? Are you going to tell her, don't test me like that, and if you test me like that again, we're done? They want to know what you're made of. The reason why is because a lot of women, they're used to being with men that fall into the same category. When you're dating, they test you because they want to know, to put you in the category of the friend zone or the guy they actually want to be with and pursue. But when you get in that relationship, they want to know, are you the type of guy that they really want to be with long term? So what they do is they test to see if you're the type of guy that is going to lie to them, or if you're the type of guy that has standards and boundaries, if you're actually going to stand on them. Because if you're not going to stand on your boundaries and standards, she's going to put you in a category like every other guy that she's dated before or she was in a relationship with. You know, I can get my way with this guy. He's not going to do anything. I tested him and he failed miserably. And understand, it's not your time to get upset and mad with her. Just understand that's just what she does. That's just what she does. But when she does that, what you have to do is be firm and be assertive. If she does something you don't like, or she tries to test you and you know it, you tell her and you stop her in her tracks. Hey, I know you're trying to test me, but I don't go for that. You do that one more time and we're going our separate ways. Or you do that one more time and I'm out. And if she does it, leave the relationship. I don't care what it is. Leave the relationship. You have to have intestinal fortitude, self-esteem, and care about yourself enough to not be in a situation where you're constantly tested, especially after you told her and you gave her that option. And I want you to think about this. You could take a lemon, you squeeze it, what's going to come out? Lemon juice. We all know the things that we try to squeeze, we can get out what's inside of it, and we know what it is because a lemon is a lemon. And when it comes to us men, we are different, and she wants to ensure what type of man you actually are. Now, I'm not saying that it makes it right for her to do that, but that's just what women do, man. That's just what women do. And when you show her that you have boundaries and standards and you don't break them for her, and this is who you are, and you're not afraid of leaving the situation or relationship if she oversteps that boundaries or if she continues to test you, that's going to make her put you in a category like, okay, this is the guy I actually want to be with because I tried to test him once. He told me about it. He wasn't afraid. He was assertive. Okay, you know what? Let me try to test him again. Oh shit, I tested him again. And that was the biggest mistake that I should ever did, because he actually left the relationship. He actually just went his separate way. And a lot of times it's up to you. If she realizes that you're a real man and you're true to yourself, she may come back begging. She may come back saying she is sorry. She apologizes, blow your phone up with text messages, try to call you. It's up to you if you want to be with her. It's up to you. And you know, like they say, 3 strikes you're out. So if you want to give her a third chance, that's on you. I'm not saying to do it. I'm not saying not to do it, but I'm just letting you know how this all operates. So if you give her that third chance, there's a good possibility that she'll be a good woman. There's a good possibility that she doesn't test you again. But if she tests you again, that third time, that's it. That's it. And the only reason why I say be somewhat lenient is because most women are going to put you in that category like every other guy, because they're not used to talking to a guy like you that is going to have that level of confidence, that level of self-esteem, the boundaries, the standards, being able to talk to her assertively, she's not used to that. She's used to all these other guys that just enamored or just obsessed with her because of her beauty, her looks, or her body, and they say, okay, you know, I'm gonna break my rule that I don't want you to do that because, you know, you're beautiful and this and that. She's used to guys bending and folding. And when you get used to guys doing that over and over, in her mind, she's like, okay, you're just like those other guys. And if you're just like those other guys, there's no reason for me to take you seriously because you're just like those other guys. But like I said, if she tests you, that's the reason why. She wants to see what you're made of, the type of man that you are. If you mean what you say what you mean. If you're assertive, if you have boundaries and standards, and you're going to show her all of that. Don't attach your emotions and your feelings to her until after you're in a serious relationship with her and everything is going good. She respects you. She doesn't overstep your boundaries, and she treats you with respect and love and care. Then it's fine. But before then, it's all about respect. It's all about her actually being the woman that isn't going to test you anymore. It's about her being the woman that is actually going to view you differently than she does every other guy. Because I'm telling you, if she views you like every other guy, she's always going to test you. She's always going to disrespect you, and you're not going to be happy. And you're going to be one of those guys complaining,
all these women are the same and the dating scene is all messed up.
No, it's not all messed up. It's because of you. You're a man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're a man and you have that control. You have that leadership. And once you understand the power of being a man, you'll display who you actually are, and she'll accept who you actually are and want to be with who you actually are, instead of throwing you in a category like every other guy out there. Every other guy that's complaining about women. Every other guy that is afraid to date women. That's not going to be you. So that's the reason why a woman tests you. She wants to see what you're all about. And like I said, she may test you the first time. You let her know, like, hey, don't do that again. We're done if you try that one more time. I don't care how good the sex is. I don't care how good she looks. I don't care how cool you are with her friends or family. I don't give a fuck about none of that. If she tests you after you told her, don't test me, don't play with me, this is who I am, respect me as a man, and if you do that again, you're done. If she does it for the second time, you got to leave. You have to. I don't care how you feel about it. I don't care if you're like, oh man, I haven't had a woman in so many years. No, I don't care. You got to leave that relationship, or you got to leave that situation. Now it's up to you. If she comes, like I said before, if she comes back begging and saying sorry and like, oh, you know, I thought you were like every other guy's, like, okay, I see that you're the real deal. I respect you. I'm sorry. Let's make this work. That's on you. You're a grown man. You can figure out what's right for you, what's not right for you. But like I said, you have to have a certain level of standards, and you have to have a certain level of boundaries. So hope this makes sense, and you can kind of get a better understanding of why your woman tests you. And now you can make a decision on what's best for you. Now, if you're in a serious relationship and you've been with her for a long time and she's been testing you all the time, you might want to look at your relationship as it is now and make that decision on, is now the time to just get out of the relationship? What's best for you? Figure out what's best for you and go with that, and don't look back. Do what's best for you, because at the end of the day, your happiness is what's important. If you're not happy, it doesn't matter what woman you're with, because you're not going to be happy with her if your mind isn't in a good headspace. Don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed watching. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, and leave in the comment section, what challenges are you facing when it comes to your relationship? But until next time, you have a good one, man. I want you to have a really good one, and I will talk to you later.